Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
This is one of those scary streaks because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones. That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Marte takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Now in the box, Gregory Polanco. RBI chance early on here with the man at third following the leadoff triple. Low for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Dozier has it. The tag, and he is out. On to first, and they get the double play. Here's Chris Davis now. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Squared that one up just a little late. And there's ball 1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Hit hard back up the middle. Dozier ranging to his right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side. In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
center fielder, Sean
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Here's D. Gordon now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Line to the right side. McCutcheon is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the Josh Harrison stands in. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Second baseman, Josh
Now
Harrison.
Look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throw into second, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Digging in now, Sean Rodriguez. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. Throw by Jay won't be in time. He's in there at third base. Here's John Jaso now, trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. Yelich is there. Let's see if they test it. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Digging in, Adam Frazier trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got to set up perfectly.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit to first. Scooped up, and he is out on the tag. Into the box now, Alex Avila. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And he lays off there 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time. You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted and inside with good hard stuff.
And Avila's going to reach. He's got a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Ready now, Christian Yelich. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Here's Buster Posey now. At the moment, he's got a 270 batting average for the season. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Shot toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Yelich rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. At the plate, Justin Bohr, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Brian Dozier is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Runner breaks for third. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Cervelli recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Starling
Leading off for
Marte.
Pittsburgh,
He'll lead things
center
off
fielder
here in
number
this
6.
one-run contest.
Starling
Swing, and he
Marte.
pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And that slider's almost in the dirt. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The 2-1 on its way. Swings through the slider there. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, and he'll get there as he kicks off the third with a leadoff triple. Here's Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Polanco.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Yelich ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 here in the early going. To short. Gordon is up with it. No problem here. 1 away. Striding in once again, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a ball 1-0.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Tough slider down low for a strike. Drilled to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Polanco rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is in there. Striding in, Josh Harris. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Rodriguez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the... Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Right fielder, Tommy Pham.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate and it just kept running away.
Set to deal on 2-2. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Ball 3 to the 9 hitter. And everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Center fielder, Sean Shea.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second
Now
out.
batting, third
Digging
baseman,
in, Jed Lowry.
Jed
He popped
Lowry.
out in his first trip. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. but you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Here's D. Gordon now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
D. Gordon.
Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Ready with the 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Cole sets. Full count pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Lowry is on his way home. And the run will come in to score from second as they've cut the lead in half to 4-2 now. Digging in to try it again, Alex Avila. He reached on a single in his first try. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he is out at second. So striding forward now, Sean Rodriguez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Pham is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's John Jaso now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. So digging in now.
Catcher Francisco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Soft liner towards center. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Frazier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Jay has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Digging in and looking for more. Starling Marte. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. In to score, the runner from second. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second. Leading off the inning, Alex Avila, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Christian Yelich stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Ball 1. 1-1. Here it is. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Here's Buster Posey now. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Changeup, little bit inside, 1-0. Little dribbler back at him. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Standing in, Justin Bohr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Here's Brian Dozier now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it on to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
The left fielder, number 25.
Right back at it now is Lackey as he gets ahead to start the frame. It's strike 1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He started out the evening 0 for 2. Derek Long is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Jay gets it in quickly, and that's going to force the runner to hold on at third base. Here's Chris Davis now.
For the Pirates, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Throw goes to third, and he will beat the throw. It's second and third now with nobody out. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen, and we'll see how they go after the next guy here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Bohr backs up and takes care of it, 2 away. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Ready for another shot now.
Sean Rodriguez.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That is power versus power. Here it is. Here's my best fastball. I'm going to get it up.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pham on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 7-2 ball game. Digging in once again, John Jaso. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Rodriguez will take the turn and head for home. And the run is in to score from second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Standing in, Francisco Cervelli. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Hit hard on the ground to first. The tag, and he is out. Digging in, Tommy Pham. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Fielder, Tommy Pham.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Flip on by Rodriguez, and there's one away.
Now
ready once again, John Jay. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Jed Lowry. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Lowry.
Hit out towards second. Oh, look at Harrison. The throw. It's there, and he's out. Ready for another shot now, Adam Frazier. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. The relay throw, and he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple.
Center fielder number 6.
Here's Starling Marte. 3 hits, including a pair of triples on his line thus far. Flips it underhand. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. The 1-0 delivery. Bouncer down the line. Lowry has to hurry. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gregory Polanco. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. And that misses. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
To first. A play at the plate. The tag from Posey is right there, and he is gone at home plate. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew McCutchen. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Pitch outside, the throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? D. Gordon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In there, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Cervelli corrals it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Avila. It was a walk in his last trip. A called strike over the outside corner.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful of.
Pitch on its way to Avila. In the air out to right. McCutchen on the move. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Cole gets the sign. Coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Here's Buster Posey now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Buster Posey.
In there, strike one.
That curveball just froze him. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
He'll try it again from first. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. Fouled straight back. Runner goes for third. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal. Digging in once again, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pham is after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. McCutchen can motor. He's heading for third. The relay, and McCutchen is into third base with a triple. Now to the plate, Chris Davis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Therefore it is Dozier, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Josh Harrison. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Josh Harrison.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
Third baseman number 3.
Ready once again, Sean Rodriguez. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Lowry is there for it. And that's the third out.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So stepping in, Buster Posey. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Buster Posey.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Chopped weakly to the left. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Justin Bohr. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And the changeup is way low that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Too high. And it's 3-0. Turned on down the line. Foul. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Here's Brian Dozier now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there at the letters 0-1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And over to third now is the runner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Juan Nicasio enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable
12. Juan Nicasio.
first pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Now at the plate, John Jay. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Coming to the plate now, Jed Lowry. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Frazier has got it, and the side is retired. Here's John Jaso now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Baseman, John Jaso.
Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
On the ground to the left side. Gordon able to get there. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The batter, shortstop.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. This is line to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Starling Marte. 3 hits, including a Mike Montgomery enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And this will kick off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Here's Gregory Polanco looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Wilmer Flores. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Too low, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Digging in, Andrew McCutcheon. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bohr will put this one away, and the side. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll see what he can do leading off the homemade.
The shortstop, D. Gordon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Frazier will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Ready now, Alex Avila. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Pitch on its way to Avila. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Now here's the pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to.
In the air to straightaway right. After it is McCutchen. And that's the second out of the inning. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Designated hitter, Chris Davis.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A little bouncer, but it gets foul.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Hit back toward the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. At the plate, Josh Harrison. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Seared down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Around first, digging for 2. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. So coming to the plate, Sean Rodriguez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now at the plate, John Jaso. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. David Freese will come on as a pinch hitter.
Pittsburgh, number 23, David Freese.
Hit hard back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. In now, Buster Posey. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Rodriguez gloves it. Flip on by Rodriguez, and there's one away. Digging in, Justin Bohr. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Brian Dozier stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Marte is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was